Hello. Wait, let me am I coming in clear? I hope so. Oh, I did not mean to play I guess we're playing Isaac. It's a Sunday. You know, I hear so many people talk about the Winter Olympics, but unfortunately for me though, I'm not the kind of guy to really watch the Winter Olympics. I think there was a time in my life when I actually did watch like the World Cup or like Olympics. I remember Vancouver Olympics was a big thing, and all I remember from that was the little fun plushies that they marketed with. When was that? Vancouver Olympics. Vancouver Winter Olympics 2010 were held in Vancouver from February 12th to 28th in 2010. There was a mascot. Yeah. Sumi, Kwachi, Mika, and Muk Muk. Dude, those guys are... I still remember them. I remember they released like little stuffies, and I don't think my family, like my parents, were really keen enough to get the limited edition plushies or stuffies or like the Winter Olympic merch from Vancouver. But man, I wish I had them. I think Jacqueline has some, but they're cute, okay. They're cute. Kinda wish I had them. I'm not really a sucker for like what are they called? It's kind of like stocking stuffers. It's like stuff that you don't really need, but it's something that's cute to have. Like that's especially something that's like limited edition stuff like that. It's one of the things that I kind of wish that I had, and I don't get that feeling very often. And okay, speaking of limited edition things in Vancouver, dude, TransLink. Okay, so TransLink is, if you know me, you know where this is going. TransLink is basically the public transit company that deals with the local train and buses. Buses are just buses, but the trains are SkyTrains. They're called SkyTrains because their tracks are on like a suspended raised platform, typically next to roads to save space, and vertical space is free real estate for Vancouver, and horizontal real estate is very much not free. So SkyTrain kind of makes the most sense, and I kind of love SkyTrains for a few reasons. But the one thing that I can criticize SkyTrain or TransLink for is they make these limited edition like bus cards. Except it's not bus cards. So bus cards are they're called compass cards if you're not from Vancouver area. So compass card is it's like you can put money into it, and you tap the compass card when you get onto a train or a bus to pay for the fee. But occasionally, TransLink releases these like limited edition cards or little keychains in the shape of a little SkyTrain. It's so cute. And the worst thing though is that they sell out instantly. It's like, oh, they're gonna be like, we're gonna be selling this like limited edition miniature train that you can use as a compass card. And it's like, ooh, it's cute. Like you don't have to pull out your wallet to pay for your transit. You can just three hearts. Oh, my cup runneth over. You can pull out your key ring, and it has a little cute SkyTrain on it. And then I think when you tap, the headlights light up, and it's like, ooh, it's pretty neato. Again, I typically don't like useless things, but something that's like cute that I can use like on a daily basis, I'd love to have. I would welcome that into my pocket any day. But it gets sold out instantly, man. It gets sold out instantly, and it pisses me off. It's like, I think it's sold out in the first like 2 hours or something, and you have to go to a physical station in Waterfront to get it. I remember, dude, I actually went to Waterfront to pick one up. I think I was in the area. And I was like, hey, I heard that you guys are selling this thing. And they're like, yeah, we're out. Like, oh man. And then that's not the first time though. There's some other ones like compass cards. Typically it's orange for kids and then blue for adults. And there's also some green ones. Like holiday kind of Christmassy-y green ones. That was made because they introduced, I think, a Evergreen line, which is like extension of the existing train system. Like, so they added more stops and they called it Evergreen line, and they were like, oh, here's Evergreen cards to commemorate it. And I think those were also sold out. But man, but more than that, the miniature trains, I love that. So after it's sold out, I went around Facebook Marketplace. It's like, hey, is this available? Like, and they were, dude, they were reselling the $5 miniature compass card pass for $50 at the 10x markup. Fuckers were trying to make 1,000% profit. I couldn't freaking believe my eyes, dude. It freaking pissed me off. So at first I was like, hey, I was trying to haggle it, but they just were not budging. So I was like, okay, no one is budging to lower the prices because the scalpers scalped everything. So they are just, because it's limited edition, limited stock, and everyone that essentially bought them to make money off of it. They didn't even want the train. They just wanted $50. Fuckers are ruining my day for that, for freaking chump change. I hope that it was limited to one per person, because if like 3 people bought out the whole shop, pissing me off, dude. These people. I think it was maybe like 3 max per person, but still that's way too much. I don't want scalpers to make any money. But that's essentially the world that we live in, where gig economy is a race to the bottom and no one cares about anything else but making a quick buck. So because I got pissed off at scalpers, I went around Facebook Marketplace. So there's like a little offer button. It's like you can, instead of the listed price, you can offer a certain amount of money. I went through all the. So here's what I did. I looked up TransLink train pass, and it's like there's like 100 listings, and I go to each of them, and I do $5 offer, $5 offer, $5 offer, and of course I don't get a response. But I take a millisecond out of their day to look at their phone and be like, oh, what a lowball. And then just make them realize that, bro, it's you're being an asshole to the entire society. You are the same adult that goes to Costco and buys out all the Pokemon cards and fights other people at the parking lot just because you want to scalp harder than other scalpers. Like, imagine being the guy that has to sell their own, like, morality just for, like, what? A few bucks. Get a job. Read a book. Oh my god. The things that people get away with nowadays that should be publicly shamed. People are too comfortable nowadays. So, but I did eventually get a transit thing. It was a gift because Jacqueline knew that I wanted it, but also I was pissed at everyone who owned them because they were owning it just to sell them and not as a commemorative thing. It's something that I'll never sell. As long as I can use it to get on a train or get on the bus, I will proudly own it. I'll proudly use it. I'm not living in Vancouver at the moment, but when I get back, dude, I'll be rocking that. Where's the shop? No, we already went to the shop. Yeah. Dude, it's messed up. It's freaking scalpers, dude. Literally, like, selling their souls. I have, like, no respect for people who do that stuff. Like, they have to have better things to do, right? But no, going to Costco and wiping the shelf, putting it all in their cart just to keep it from someone that actually wants it. It's twisted. I want to say horrible stuff, but I'm showing restraint. This is me showing restraint by calling them a dumbass, because they're much worse than a dumbass. So anyways, did I have a docket for this one? I don't even remember, dude. I just hit click record. Sometimes I take too long, and it's like I get in a bit of a analysis paralysis. So the quicker that I can get over that fear of clicking record is kind of a win for me. Oh, but I've been having a weird cough recently. I don't know what's going on. Something stuck. I have a whole frog in my throat, dude. Imagine going for like a chest X-ray and then having it's like, is that a frog in your right lower lobe? Is that a dog in you? That reminds me of like the one X-ray of a guy, and it's just like has a photo of a Rottweiler in his like scan. I don't know. There's also like what is it, like, yeah, before going into a colonoscopy, just eat a few Lego blocks just to really. I should not have picked up that freaking red heart, dude. Oh no, I can. No, I have to go all the way. No, I'm good. Imagine. You know what? Forget it. Forget my train of thought. It wasn't even going anywhere. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's fine. You don't need it. You don't need flight. Where was I? What was I saying? I was saying something about Winter Olympics, was I not? Oh, I certainly was. Oh, we have flight anyways. Alrighty. So Winter Olympics, I have only seen such few clips of the current, like this year's Winter Olympics. I don't even know where it is. I don't even know. Okay, here's a few things that I know about just like the Winter Olympics of this year. It's that in curling, I think Canada cheated against Norway by pushing it with their finger. But honestly, that's gotta be easy to catch. Like you have to, like they have to, like they know that they can't get away, right? Like they've been curling for professionally for years, right? Because they're in the freaking Olympics. They must have dethroned some other national champion to get there, right? Oh, notice, hold on. Yeah, they had to, you know, beat someone else to get there, right? But then, did no one think of like pushing the little curling ball with their fingers? Did they really not think that through? They think that they're gonna get away with it? There's no way, right? There's no way that this is the first time they've done it. Because you don't, in the Olympics when the stakes are high, or in any competition, you don't try new strategies on the grand stage, on the international stage. So they've probably been doing that on the reg, on local tourneys. They were probably doing that because they were so comfy doing it in a high pressure environment, right? And there's like photos of the guy, like the touching the curling object, the thing that you slide on the ice. And they were adamant that they didn't touch it, but it's like, dude, it's in 4K, multiple angles. Like your finger was making an indent. Your finger was touching the thing, dude. Like there's no, it's beyond allegation. It's proof. It's an open and shut case. And for them to say, "Oh, we didn't touch it. We didn't touch it, man." Like there's the shamelessness. It's crazy. And I don't care about curling. I don't care about most sports. So that's why I guess I don't really watch the Winter Olympics. But there's also another one. Again, I only see like whatever's on the headline. What else? There was another one which is like a wolf dog, a coyote, ended up running the cross country track, and it was a cute dog. I'm sure that everyone wanted to pet the dog for crossing the finishing line, along with other athletes. It was cute. That and what is it? The American freestyle skater? I think she's the American freestyle skater. And she got a lot of attention for, I think, being hot. I think that's about it. I think those are the news that all the news that I can gather. Oh, and then she also won the gold medal, I think. She wasn't just hot. She Man, all these items suck. But that's like, dude, honestly, are Olympic athletes like Olympic athletes for full time, or are some of them like, do they got a day job and they just kind of train on the side, like on the weekends, real hard, and they're super talented or they're super fit, so they can get away with not being like full-time athletes? Maybe are they part-time athletes? No, they have to be full-time. I'm guessing any part-time athletes would be beat by a full-time athlete. I just can't imagine them making a lot of money while they're training. Where does the money come from, man? Ugh. I've met nobody that's like, yeah, I train for the Olympics. I guess they don't come around very often. They're quite rare, like a rare breed. I don't know where I was going with that question, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could be an Olympic athlete. Too much pressure. I know that for like some like Chinese or Russian athletes, they start when they're like straight out of the womb to be like wrestlers or figure skaters or whatever. I need to pick that up. If I didn't pick it up, I would not have used it. Thankfully, our pointy rib is kind of doing the job here. Also, I did see like I did see a 4chan thread about what's her name? Alyssa Liu. Was she 16 years old? You know what? Forget what I said earlier. At 13, Liu was the youngest US national skate champion ever. At 16, she finished 6th at the Olympics. Oh no, she's not 16. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay. I was like, ooh, that was a dude, I thought I was I was in hot water for a second. So, yeah, she's attractive. Wait, she's 16? I didn't mean that. No, how old is she? How old is she? Please tell me how old she is. She's born 2005. Oh my gosh, she's a baby. You don't forget what I said earlier too. She's 20. Dude, she's 20 now. It's okay. There was no wrongdoing. I'm clear of all charges. Am I free to go? Am I under arrest? Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I free to go? Thank you, officer. Have a good day. Ooh, that was a close one. Oh my god, I thought I was... Not that I... I was saying... I'm being the devil's advocate for the other... in case... For the reality, if she was actually 16. My words precisely were that... My words precisely were... Oh, no, we can do this. No, they're not good. My words were that... She's popular for being attractive. Not that I didn't say, oh god, she's so hot, I can't get my eyes off her. That's not... It's like, oh, she's 16? I don't know. Oh, goodness. Good grief. Good grief. Good grief. You don't forget what I was gonna say about the 4chan thread. Just forget it. Nothing good. There's no intelligent discussion happening over there anyways. Especially regarding someone that the media finds attractive. And when I say the media, I mean like the majority of the population. Well, majority of the internet population, let's say. I'm not gonna generalize too much. Ooh. Is that all I know about Winter Olympics? Do I know anything else about Winter Olympics? And that's about it. Honestly, dude, I live under a rock. I don't really follow news articles, news outlets very closely either. I just live my own life, dude. I honestly, dude, turn this TV off. And that's how I live, you know. As Kendrick once said, you know, turn this TV off, and then that's kind of how that's the words that I live by. And I think, oh, dude, where is the way out of this floor, man? They're all trying to get your attention anyways. All the news outlets, even like Olympics. I need someone to explain to me like the appeal of keeping up with the Olympics, because is it just like a TV show? Is it like watching like Full Metal Alchemist? Just like another media to consume. Just like when you get home from work. Maybe that just makes me boring, because when I get home I can't sit down and watch TV or watch the Olympics. I can't watch anime. I've tried so hard to like different forms of media. I just can't. I'm not built for that. I don't know why. I cannot explain why I just can't sit down and watch a TV show on the regular. There's so many people that's like, oh well, around my coworkers anyways, it's like, oh, are you guys watching Bridgerton? And it turns out everyone is watching Bridgerton. Of course it's like, it doesn't have to be Bridgerton, I guess. My point is, oh my god. Well, oh my gosh, Guppy, hi. I tried to watch, I tried to like anime. I just cannot, for the life of me, really enjoy anime. It's... Sometimes I get really into it and I watch like 5 episodes in a row, but then I don't click on any more episodes. It's like, yo, no, I loved it when I open it, and when I start watching, it's great. But for me to like get back into it after a day, after 2 days, dude, forget about it. I'm a busy man. Some days I don't have things to do, but if I'm not doing anything, I'm resting. And I guess I don't... To me, I guess watching media is like, it's kind of like work. It takes work. It takes brain power for me to digest what is happening. I know that there are shows nowadays that are kind of designed to be just on the second screen. But come on. You know what? That's fine. Almond milk. It's probably not good. Probably not good. Hello. Now, hit it. Yo. That's right, baby. So maybe we can do this too. Charge me up. Sure. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Just didn't want soy milk. Of all the milks though, soy milk... Oh, of all the plant-based milks, I think soy milk is one of the better ones. I can't... I don't like almond milk. But my stupid Costco order shipped me a whole bunch of almond... It's like, oh, oat milk out of stock. It's like, would you like me to replace? I was like, no. It's like, okay, we'll replace it with almond milk. Like, fuck, okay, whoa. First of all, oat milk, Kirkland oat milk being out of stock at Costco, unlikely. Simply unlikely. That thing is, I'm sure they overstock it, and that thing lasts crazy, like, long time in the shelf. So there's no way they're like, sorry guys, sorry patrons. To all Gold Star members, we're out of all oat milk, Kirkland oat milk. But for executive members, sure. I don't know. I don't know how they operate over there. It's not Costco. It's definitely like the Instacart's fault. Maybe they couldn't find the oat milk. But I didn't want it to be replaced with almond milk. I would rather have... I grew up drinking soy milk a lot. It's a very much an Asian thing. I don't know what's with the Western view of disliking soy milk. And having such a negative connotation with Soylent. Hold on. No, we're good. Soy milk is good. I haven't had soy milk in a while, but I grew up drinking a lot of soy milk, and I'm sure a lot of other Korean kids did too. I can't speak for other Asian nationalities, but Korean kids, dude, soy milk was like one of the staples of Korean non-dairy alternative milks, like plant-based milks. I don't think almond milk, oat milk existed in Korea, like, for a long time. It was just always soy milk. Every other milk was probably like unfathomable. Soy milk was incredibly common, and for me to come here and be like, and find the exact opposite, almond milk is so common, oat milk is incredibly common, but no, like, soy milk, dude, no one likes soy milk here because of the freaking phytoestrogens in it. Like, dude, people are worried about the wrong things, let me tell you. They're worried about fluoride in their water and estrogens in their soy milk. Oh, I was gonna say, like... Oh, never mind. Don't let me finish that sentence. It would have gotten political. They're worried about hormones in their beef. But, you know, turn your TV off. Okay. Am I gonna die? It's okay, I'm not nice. And there's also, speaking of like turning TVs off, I think the media, I know dude, me saying, I don't want to get political, but in the media, but I mean that as a general sense. I don't think there's a lot on the TV that's really worth paying attention to. Unless you're like like a political activist. They're like, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. It's your day-to-day life. It certainly doesn't for mine. I sleep pretty well, not knowing a single thing that's like really going on outside of my four walls, man. I sleep pretty well. Dude, Mom, can you sit still? Maybe Winter Olympics gets passed. Hold on, am I recording? I am recording, good. I have to do periodical checks. Speaking of periodical checks, I feel like I need a health checkup once in a while. I think I don't know why. I just worry that I have... I don't know. Like, what if there's something wrong with, like, my body in a certain way and it's not diagnosed until too late? You know what I mean? Is that crazy? We'll take one luck up. We'll take... You know, just take everything. Just worry about my health. And I think it's better to be a little bit more worried about your health than not. Because, dude, people in there, like, when you're like 16, and then when puberty hits and you're what, like 22, from like the age range of 21 to 30, you probably feel invincible. And I think that is a flaw that as a 20-year-old's face, and I don't want to fall into the same trap because you kind of forget that you're a mere mortal. Wait, what is this? What is this? No. What does the sun do? The sun, see for the floor, light and spectral tears, curse of darkness. I don't want to fall into the same trap. I know that I am... The humans are so very fragile. Like, what if I just don't want to have like find out that I have a genetic condition that like melts my bones into rubber as soon as I turn 30. Like, I want to know... I want to be prepared for that. I'm just gonna use this. Extra damage. Right? And if you're in that age range, I suggest you do the same, honestly. Just like... Because, dude, as soon as you turn 40, you gotta go to, like... You gotta get your prostate checked every 5 years. And if you're a woman, you gotta get your, like, cervical... What is it? What is it called? CPAPs? CPAP smears? Pap smears. Okay. You gotta get your pap smears done regularly. And you gotta, you know, make sure your vaccinations are up. But this is a public service announcement, by the way. You gotta remember that just because you're not living with your parents and there's no school district telling you that you need certain vaccinations every year, you gotta get your... Dude, just... Flu vaccines are free. You gotta get your tetanus. Dude, just... Ask your doctor. Keep your tetanus up, because... Because, like, dude, if I ask you right now, oh, like, are your vaccinations up to date? You're gonna be like, dude, what? What vaccinations do I need? You don't even know, dude. It's like, oh, what's a tetanus booster? You have no clue. What the heck is what does MMR stand for? Dude, the people nowadays only know MMR as a league ranking system. Fuckers don't know about measles, mumps, and rubella nowadays. We're done as a society. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good, right? No, let's not think it too hard. We're good. So look at all the fires. Okay. That wasn't so bad. And honestly, quick runs, and all thanks to Isaac. And that's how you beat the Binding of Isaac. Thanks for watching. See ya.